Well, so it looks like Nadia and JC's cousin Miracle have fallen out. So now Miracle posted this on her IG story, letting it be known that once she gets back home, you will never see her posted up with no beef. And that's simply because this person is not genuine and don't really know how to be a friend. And then she also followed that post up with another post saying that now I really know what people have been talking about. So now a lot of supporters are wondering, well, who is she talking about? Because the only person that she's really been around lately has been Nadia. So now these two have been hanging out a lot lately, with some supporters feeling like Nadia is only hanging out with Miracle so she could have a link to JC, but that's another story. But anyway, speaking of JC, they were just at his concert the other day, and just last night they were at a show watching Drake. So yeah, these two have definitely been hanging out a lot lately. Well, anyway, Miracle decided to go live with Maj and basically give her side of the story. So now Miracle claims that Nadia invited her to come down to Houston with her, and when she did, they had made plans that they would be leaving on Thursday. But come to find out, Nadia had gotten herself so caught up with everything going on in Houston that she decided that she's not leaving until Monday, which then left Miracle in a position of trying to figure out how she was going to get back home. So now during this conversation with Maj is able to finesse Miracle out of some information in which she exposes the fact that Nadia allegedly linked up or hooked up with Drake. Yeah, so y'all get into this live.
Because it was wrong on her end. Mind you, I let them know I had something to do. So why the fuck I get my flight when she's already telling me, like, I'm going to get your flight, everything's paid for, like, I'm going to get you home. So all I said was she needs to make sure I have my flight before I go to sleep so I can sleep peacefully. Because I got to do. Whole time, she said she was going to send me the money for the flight or whatever, and she did not send it because I had caught an attitude. So she was like, girl, she said whatever, and I'm going to sleep. Because I'm not gonna lie, all the flights said 350, right? Because it was the same day flight, so of course it's gonna be hot. She sent me a $60 flight. I looked the airline up. Why they just had a plane crash literally a day ago? So I told her, don't put me on that. I will get on Spirit. Cool. Like, I will get on Spirit. I'm grateful for whatever. I don't care. It kind of went from there. So I was left to figure out on my own. She did not give a fuck about me. So therefore, I did not give about her. I'm always, riding for her, being there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, my name always pop up in some shit because I'm genuinely being there for somebody. And yeah, she didn't give a fuck about me. So I told her how I felt. And I told her if she wants to get somebody mad about that, with the way I reacted with all, if she wants to do that, then it could be that too. And I blocked her, and that was that. I don't really care for no apology. Like, that was wrong at the end of the day. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, this is. Did you make it to your clients?
Yes.
Oh, wow. This is quite disturbing to me, only because, you should have went down there knowing that you had priorities and things that should have been done. You get what I'm saying? So, if you got to make money, your money comes first, fun comes afterwards. So you should have made sure that you had everything situated with your clients, and just in case something happens, because you never know them. And you should have definitely had a backup plan, because when you're going out, to Houston and things like that, and you're trying to have fun, people get caught up in the wrong crowd. So she's probably unaware and out having fun, and at that given point in time, she's saying fuck you, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I already had that set up. I don't do my clients' makeup until tomorrow. I just needed to be back today, not Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
So you wanted to come a day before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then you had your backup plan. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I had my priorities together. I had my money together. Money is not an issue either. But she offered the flight knowing it was on her end. That was wrong of her. So she's like, yeah, I have everything taken care of. It's all taken care of. Whoopty woo. I'm going to send the money. Find the flight. I'm going to send the money. That's what it was.
Right. This is crazy. Well, I'm glad that you got back home. So, I don't think nobody took in place and things like, I don't think nobody taking place. But honestly, is it like, ended friendship, or is it, just y'all guys fell out and, you'll be her friend again next week?
To be honest, I don't know, but as of right now, no, because if you show me that you don't give about me, why should I give about you? And why should I skip, jump, run, hop when it's a situation with you, when you don't even skip and do all the edit when it comes to me? Like, why should I continue to be in some beef or, take, you know what I'm saying? Take up for somebody and they don't even do it with me. So after last night, that really showed me, no, like she don't give about me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew where she was. Like I knew where she was and all of that and this, that, and the third. And that's not my business or my place to tell. But it's like when you
She was with Drake. She told me on the phone.
She told you on the phone.
Yeah, she told me on the phone that she was with Drake. That was crazy.
Yeah.
When she told me that, I was like, what?
I'm dead.
How you react to it when you found out?
I knew everything.
Child, but
yeah,
Drake,
I knew everything.
But Drake though.
Yeah, I knew everything. Like it was just, I don't know why it was just like a smooth regular night. Like I wasn't just, you know.
Yeah. Like, why you ain't go over there with him?
Maj, I don't know no fan like that.
That's crazy.
I'm not no fan like that. Like it was a cool little night. That's all it was supposed to be. And Mus was supposed to go home in the morning. And then Mus like, no, leave it up. Let's party hardy and some more. And it's just like, yeah, it's cool to do that. But like, we had already went to like 2 things back to back.
But you want to know something though? That's kind of crazy to me that, you know, and this is not even on the internet, but for Drake to be with her, she's a kid if you really technically want to be honest.
I'm dead.
Like, oh man, that's a conversation for another day. But I'm glad that you made it home to your clients. Now you get to make that money on. But now this is an eye opener to who your friends are.
Yeah.
Well, that's facts. Well, I'm glad that we had this conversation, and you know, some get tossed around and things like that. I'll keep you updated. Call your phone, give you a good call.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. I didn't know that she linked up with Drake. I just got it out of her. Nadia ain't told me that she snitched on her friend. I didn't know she linked with Drake. I seen it on my For You page. I think of Drake like saying something to Nadia or something like that. And all that. And that's when I said something because I was like, oh, let me think. You know, and she basically just gave me the okay that Nadia linked up with Drake. That Nadia doing it. I know that's the right. Then I should be messy on Nadia time and tell me that Miracle told me all the tea. Let me see. These been my friends. Let me see.
So now Maj gets Nadia on the line, but she's dancing around the whole Drake topic because she doesn't want to talk about that. In fact, she wants to talk about the topic at hand. And to her, it is not Drake. So she winds up giving her side of the story, which is kind of different from what Miracle has said. So y'all check this all out.
Let me see. Hello?
Yes, boy.
I heard that you was with Drake, but coming to find out that was the off-brand Drake. So, you know, that was just a delay message.
What you mean off-brand Drake?
That's not the Drake that I thought. I thought you was with the real MVP, the real Drake, the one that sing, if you let me, you know, that Drake. Not the one that looks, so you wasn't with him?
Bro, why?
Because Miracle told me on the phone, because she don't with you. She said that you booked her final destination ticket to an airline that costed $43. And she said that she'd rather get on Spirit. She said she didn't know how you did her. And she said if...
Wait, Zay, she got on a flight? She didn't even get on no flight.
So where's she at? She still there?
No.
So where the go? She said she went back.
Bro. Oh my God. Okay, listen.
Oh, shit. This is too much.
Listen, bro. I'm just gonna long story short.
Yeah, because she just told me on the phone, and you know me and her don't get along like that. But you know, she told me what's going on.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me grab my cell phone.
Okay, go ahead. Grab Drake if he over there too. I got a homegirl that said she want to do her one to her too. So where Drake at? Who was this? I'm confused. They said that Drake was with you.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
But was he though? Just they can't see you. I can only see you.
Listen, that has nothing to do with nothing.
I'm just saying, you know, if that was the case, like, you know.
Okay, listen. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
You're worried about the wrong thing.
I'm listening. No, I'm worried about the right things. Go ahead. I'm listening though.
Listen, bro.
Okay,
look.
what's the tea? What's going on?
So we had left to Houston on like Tuesday morning or so. And that morning we was like, are you going with us? She was like, yeah, I'll go with you. I was like, all right, bet, like, you know, like if you want to come, but she was basically asking like how much money would she have to bring. I was like, the B&B covered, like you probably just only gonna have to pay for food, but you know, like if you I got you on. She was like, bet. So we ended up getting to Houston. You know, we just networking. So it's like first day we had that little 20B whatever with Ida, and then after that I had another 20B. But it's like every day we had a connection. Every day, like something to do with like the big people, basically.
Right.
So,
okay.
we was basically also like, I'm not gonna lie, like we might not leave Houston until Sunday or something. So she was like, previously before we left, she was like that she had some makeup appointments on Saturday. So we was like, all right, bet, like yeah, like this was supposed to be an in and out trip anyway. So we was like, that's cool. So then yesterday, bro, before we ended up going to this 90 themes party, we was all in the room, me, Zay, and Miracle. And we was basically just trying to extend our rental because we had a rental, but we had to return it back in Dallas. So we all on the phone with the Arturo. We like, hey, like, can we extend the thing? Like, da-da-da. Mind you, if it was such a big deal that you had to be back by Saturday, you wouldn't even have tried to even put in on trying to extend the thing until Sunday, Monday when we was going back to Dallas.
So she was well aware that y'all were staying.
Yeah, she knew what we were staying, bro. So then after that, we at the party thing, and you know, just things. They was like they had another thing that we can go to on Sunday. So we was like, all right, bet, like we just gonna stay. Then she was like, I'm not gonna lie, no. If we don't leave, that's inconsiderate. Y'all do I'm just like, damn. Before we got here, you was helping us trying to get a rental to stay long enough so we can be out here. But now we at the party, and it's just like now it's So boom, mind you, we at a party. So I was like, we just gonna talk when we get back to the B&B. So we ended up going back to the B&B or whatever. We still didn't know what we wanted to do, and she know that. So then I ended up leaving. I went somewhere else. They stayed at the B&B. So then Zay ended up calling me, and he was like, Nadia, like, she wanna leave, like, she over here tripping, she going off, and I was like, bro, for what? Like, if she wanna leave, I'll just get her a flight. So he was like, bet. So Zay stayed on FaceTime with me. My bad. I looked for a flight on Skipway, and it was like a flight at like 10 a.m. for like $64, and it was Frontier, not no Spirit. It was Frontier. So then, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get her this. Send me her cash app. I'm gonna send her the money for it. So she ended up sending me the cash app or whatever, and then I had called Zay back. I was like, did y'all ended up like extending the rental? Did you get the flight? He was like, nah, the flight not popping up. And then Miracle was like, the flight was like $350 something, $300 something. I said, what? So I ended up sharing my screen, and it said $64, not $300. So I was like, bro, no. She was like, okay, then you do it. Because it's two different things on our phone. So how about you do it? I said, no. Like, I'm going to send you the money. You're going to have a way back. I'm going to send you the money. But mind you, it's like 5 a.m. I'm ready to go to sleep. Like, no, I'm going to send you the money. You put your own information in so you can go home. We can stay and we both going to be good. So then she was like, I'm not going to lie, that's weird. And then she texted me a whole paragraph just popping it. And then it's just like, bro, like, you just made a small situation. Like, you wanted to go home. I made sure you had a flight to go home. You just made it an issue that you didn't want to put your information in. You wanted me to do it. Like, why? You the one that wanted to go home. Even then, me as a grown woman, okay, cool. If my friends are saying that they're going to extend the Houston trip, but I know I have responsibilities, I'm not putting my responsibilities in nobody else's hands. And at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I have my check before anybody else do. So it's like, then I seen my support. I woke up at like 4 p.m. today. My supporter sent me a video of her talking something on an 8-minute TikTok.
Yeah, that's what
like, damn. Like, for what? Like, over a flight? And then I guess she said Zay made sure she had a way there before I did. But it's like, bro, when I tried to give you a flight, you made it seem like you didn't want to put your information in. We too grown. I'm not finna beg you to put your information in if you want to go home, bro. I'm not.
So you felt like she needed catering to her something.
Yeah, like, to me, it just gave bratty. But I know how Miracle is. That's why it's like, I was just like, okay, girl. Like, all right, let me know.
Yeah, because she said, when I was on the phone, she said something about you could get somebody for her if it need to be there. And
yeah, she said something about I can get Keita and AZ on her. But they not gonna shoot over a flight that you made. You're back in Dallas now, bro. Like, I don't know that's
yeah, because she
wanted to go home. She had responsibilities. I made sure she was trying to get home. She made it difficult. She was saying she wanted me to put her information in and but I'm not doing that. I was gonna send you the money. I sent you the flight link. Put your in. That's all.
She said she wasn't getting on no flight that somebody on. The company.
Hello?
Was it Frontier?
Okay, this, can you hear me?
So now Miracle goes on to explain that this had nothing to do with her not wanting to give Nadia her information, but actually she wanted Nadia to know that she wasn't trying to take her money. Because once she told Nadia that the flight was about $300, which was different from the $60 that Nadia found, Nadia was basically questioning why. So therefore she was like, well, how about you just go ahead and book the flight yourself?
It wasn't about my information. What it was about was I didn't want to take the money from nobody. Why would you send me the money for my flight when you could pay for that? You're paying for it, right? Why would I take your money? You was already asking me why was the flight $350? Like I was capping or something, like I needed somebody money. So if you feel like I'm capping about a price, how about you second flight up?
Well,
That's what it was.
She stated that she only was going to send you the money because it was 5 o'clock in the morning and you could have just put your own information in.
My bad, Jay.
Yes, but when they told her that the flight was $350, she said, "What is $350?" Like, baby, if you don't believe how much it is, then how about you go get the flight yourself? So she sent me a $60 flight, right? I looked up the airline and that had crashed 2 days ago, literally. I got the screenshot and that's what it was. And I said, I'm not getting on that. I don't trust that. And that's what it was.
So
it was never about none of that. And the reason why...
Go
ahead.
She sent the link of the flight though. And when she sent the link, it was for October 25th. And it was multiple flights, but it's the first one say $64. Now, be real. Was it the fact that you act like you didn't see it because you ain't want to get on that flight? Or did you just tell her to get it because you wanted that $300?
She didn't. I got the screenshot. I got the screenshot thing that did not pop up. It was not the same link. So they clicked on it.
You shared your screen. I mean, when she shared her screen, did it not pop up?
What?
The flight.
They had a whole nother flight. They had a whole nother link.
Okay, she said that they had a whole, but she sent you the link though.
No, it was to both of them. Zay and Miracle. They both got it. We in a group chat.
Yeah, it was in a group chat. Yeah, it was in a group chat.
So she sent the link of the flight.
But when she sent something to Zay, he said, "Oh, this say something else." But I showed him on my phone that it said a whole nother something. That's why I said, "Do not send me no money. Just get it. I can send you my first name and my last name and my email. That's all she needed from me. That was it."
So you feel like she kept you feel like she was prolonging it or something?
Bro, no, she just said what the $350 was for, like I was lying, so therefore she could get it. I didn't want to get nobody's money in the first place. Zay said she was gonna book it. That was that. I said, okay. I could give her my first name, my last name, and my email, and that was that. So trying to make it seem like it was about that. No, it wasn't about that. It was about she was doing what she wanted to do when she wanted to do it. She didn't give about nobody getting home. She only gave about herself. That's what this is about. None of that's genuine. So don't sit up on no phone trying to act like it was that.
Okay, so I think I can see where you coming from. You standing on somewhere as though you said that I was gonna get home, so make sure I get home. That's
it. That's it.
Right.
That's all it is. That's it.
But from her thing, she's like, okay, how about I just send you the money and you get the flight? But you wasn't cutting that.
Bro.
That wasn't my responsibility because you said that you was gonna do that.
Yes, that's what Zay had said. Zay said, Nadia's going to get your flight. Everything is paid for. You're good. That's what he told me. So I don't know if you remember, but that's what he told me. And that was that. I said, okay, let me know when you get it so I can go to sleep knowing.
Maj, I think I get what she's saying. She's saying once she clicked on it and think that it wasn't what Nadia was sending, why don't you just get the flight since you think I'm lying and I just want your $350?
Thank you.
So I get what she's saying. Because if that's the case, let me send you my information so you can go ahead and get the flight that you
Thank you. Because I don't need nobody trying to say I took their money. That was it. Thank you.
Okay, I get it.
That's all that I'm saying.
I get it from both perspectives. I get it.
Yeah, that was it. That's all. This is where all this came from. That was my frustration. Because you're up. But you said, whatever, I'm going to sleep, and you hung up the phone and you made sure I did it and get home. That was that.
So when she hung up the phone,
who made sure I got home though? Zay made sure I got home. Zay should have never been the one that paid for anything. Did it? Yes.
Oh, Zay paid for the flight.
Yeah. No, he didn't pay for the flight. He paid for something else twice, back to back. Cause the first thing I missed, cause the man had a problem with it. But yes, Zay paid for it. Zay was the one that made sure I got home, so I respect him. He's the realest one. It was never them staying out there on content. It was them staying out there because of some whole other, I'm not even finna say because that's some business, but don't try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just picking.
So now y'all let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section down below. So now what do y'all think? Do y'all feel like Nadia got herself caught up with everything that was going on in Houston and possibly Drake to the point that she didn't care about who needs to get back home? Or do y'all think that she did try, but there was a little bit of miscommunication between the two? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. Alright guys, so that's all I got for this video. So I'll catch you next time with some more scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks.